Texas versus Ohio State, a rematch of that Cotton Bowl semifinal playoff collision where the Buckeyes survive. Both replacing a lot of stars from those teams. Both expect to contend for a championship this season. Welcome, the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. The Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Ohio State's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Kirk, we've seen some high-profile freshman running backs come out and make an instant impact. This guy has that kind of ability. See what kind of a start he can get off to.
It's just rare to see a guy who's built like this, and he's a true freshman. My gosh, we cannot wait to see him get started here today.
It's Sayin. Looking to set up a screen pass here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you'd love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And here's the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So Texas's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to. A matchup of 2 quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each. Today, one of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these 2 quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
He's going to take off. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
They've got to get in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Close to the tight end. Wide open downfield. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46.
It's a great play for the offense, but let's give all the credit to the offensive line for that play. The quarterback makes the throw. They couldn't have done it without the time that they provided.
Quick catch over the middle. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. Play action here on 1st down. Pass complete on a crossing route. big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Handoff running right. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, the quarterback here just simply puts the ball up into the air to give his wide receiver a chance to high point the ball, but the defender does a good job of stepping in front of him and going up to bring it down. Let's see if this one comes back to haunt him after a first quarter interception like this.
The pocket breaking down, and it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. And this time it's complete. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. The quick throw out left, complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Well, Texas and Ohio State, the last time a part of college football history, of course, that classic collision in the Cotton Bowl. Jack Sawyer with the strip sack, swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. Buckeyes will have to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. The coverage team. Bring the returner to the ground. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. This drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Pass complete on the crosser. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He's got room to run. Inside the 35. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. He'll hand it off. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Touchdown, Longhorns. A great catch and run for 6. Now the important point after attempt.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Oh, and he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. This should be the last play of the quarter. Single back, takes the handoff. Breaks into open space. Has the first down and more. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks loose at the 40. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Off the play fake on first down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. Longhorns getting set on first and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Soppa with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. Looking downfield, it's Sayan. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. That picks up a first down. They spot it at the 39.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incompletion makes it second down. Looking to throw it again. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. And the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
The pass is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Now it's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The short completion of the tight end. Tremendous toughness here. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Now, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much they would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. To throw, it's Manning. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. He missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The ball is picked off. Now he's bringing it back. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's how you finish a play.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will be a return. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He lets it go. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Caught for the completion. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Touchdown, Ohio State. They connect for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On first down, it's play action. Going for a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the ground. It's Smith. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Buckeyes looking to cash in this red zone trip. To throw, it's Sayan. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They look to throw it here on second down. And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into...
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's how you close a half of it. What a game we have already here.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Going absolutely nowhere after a loss of ball.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Grab behind the line. It's Winston. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Hands off to the left. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Pulls it in. It's Moore. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Longhorns churn out another first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Quick throw, the catch is made. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Looking for a man deep down the left side. He's got it near the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. So the offense obviously declines that penalty in the defense, and the touchdown will stand. Coach deciding to go for the 2-point conversion to tie the score right here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's going to be swatted down there at the line. Great defensive play in a big moment. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Washington.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught by the receiver. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. That's the touchdown, Longhorns. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Graham. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments.
Well, the running back just didn't look comfortable on the angle route there. That could have been a nice pickup, but you have to think the lack of pass-catching reps makes a difference.
Finds room at the 30. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Short connection to the tight end here. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. He hands it off from the gun. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. Well, they're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a 1st down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Looking for some space. It's Jackson. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Back to pass. It's Sayin. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Try to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. The ball is caught. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
Looking for 6. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Great catch when they desperately needed it. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kurt. A tight, tough battle between 2 really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play? play down the stretch.
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of two top-5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. To the air. It's Manning. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch downfield. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Ball handed off. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it with room to run. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
We saw this receiver in the first half have a number of inward breaking routes, and now in the second half, we're seeing more stuff going to the outside. Good adjustment by this offensive coordinator.
The senior able to make the stop after a short game.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at the 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now. Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. And he scores! Touchdown, Texas!
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
EAT is good, so the lead is 9. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Buckeyes. There was no catching him that time. That's just been unstoppable today. The quarterback finds his favorite receiver for yet another touchdown.
Man, that is another touchdown for this guy. And what's been very unique is they've moved him around. He's the left, on the right, outside, inside. Also ability to get downfield and make a catch. He can catch it underneath. Just a total package, having a dream game.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. You start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Back to throw. It's Manning. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Leaning on the run game here late. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. 3rd down and long with the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time you call one of your favorite plays on this 3rd down. At the same time, be very mindful. You cannot.
Here he goes. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out.
Oh, man, there's nothing like taking a knee on the road to run out the clock and take home a victory. Because, you know, they've been hearing it all